Hey guys, welcome Ski Personalities 2026. I'm Rushabh Savla.
And I'm Kash Aktar, orthopedic surgeon, specialist in knee and sports injuries.
We're going to spend the next 5 minutes with you and save you 2 years worth of aches and pains. Now stick with us. Knee injuries on the slopes, what do you see?
So every year from November to about March or April time, I see an influx, almost an avalanche of ski-related knee injuries. And so what we're aiming to do for the next few minutes is to give you the information that you need so you can ski stronger, ski longer, and ski with confidence and ski well into your 70s and 80s with healthy, stable knees.
And 5 minutes is all it takes. The next 5 minutes, Ellie will show you 5 exercises that you do 2 to 3 times a week. And these 5 exercises are key to maintaining strong, bulletproof knees on the slopes. Ellie shows us a squat. It can be done on a chair or a box, and you're trying to repeat 20 to 30 reps of these and 3 to 4 sets. Make sure you get them strong. Here's a lateral step down. So this really toughens up your quads and keeps you ski ready. The key thing is maintaining balance while you're slowly coming down and then powering back up with the same leg. Ellie's now showing us a rotational drill. This is for balance and proprioception perspective. Think of it as a way to trick your brain to be off balance and then regaining that balance on your knee as well. We have the split squats. These are fantastic to build any kind of lower limb strength. You can make these harder by adding a few weights to your workouts and making sure you're getting that 15 repetitions and 3 to 4 sets again. Calf raises. These are special. They're designed to bulletproof you in that ski position. So your soleus, which is your deeper calf muscle, works harder and smarter. And when we have niggles on the slopes, it's very important to make sure they get looked at now. What do you see when people delay things and they leave it to the last minute?
So the thing I see most commonly are people who are not fit, not strong enough, who come in and then will get injured. And I will always say that consistency beats complexity, and being strong, robust in your knees and having endurance will beat any kind of fancy gear or braces or skis that you have.
Okay. And the most common skiing injuries that you find on the slopes, what are you seeing in clinic nowadays?
So skiing injuries always come in 3 main flavors. The most common is the anterior cruciate ligament injury, the ACL, the ligament that gives you stability in your knee. Pop that, there's a very high chance you're going to need pre-major surgery, a year's recovery. The second most common is a medial collateral ligament. That's the MCL, the ligament on the inner side of your knee that will get injured when you twist. That will need a brace and a period on crutches, but very rarely surgery. And the third thing is a tear to the meniscus. The meniscus is the shock absorber. You have 2 in each knee. And if you have a little bit of bend and you twist at speed, you can tear your meniscus, particularly if you're over 40. And there's a fair chance that those may go into some form of surgery.
Yeah, and we see these in clinic. And these can take from month 2 all the way to 2 years to get better and back on the slopes. And the biggest thing is psychological readiness you need to get back on the slopes. So I've torn my ACLs, both of them, and I've had surgery on one of them. And I can tell you it's already been a bit of a journey to get to that week 2, week 3 already. What's your advice for someone who's out there on those group that are going to be out there and to keep them strong and healthy from a nutrition element?
So from a nutrition element, the number one thing is to obviously make sure you have a healthy, balanced diet. You want to make sure that you have the multivitamins, particularly vitamin D, I'm a big fan of, and make sure you have adequate protein intake. As we get older, as you get to my age, I'm sure some of you are younger, some are older, you'll find that the protein requirements are absolutely key. And I'd recommend getting at least 100 grams of protein a day. But of course, there are calculations based on your age and body weight.
Fantastic. And what we see in clinics as specialist physios is people who can prehab their knees. So they will strengthen their knees before they go on the slopes. And can they do it really well within 6 to 8 weeks before their ski injury. So you guys are going in January. I hope all of you strengthen your knees. And any last words from us, Kash?
The absolute key is to make sure that you have strength and control of your knees. That involves control. It's not just the thigh muscles, it's also your hamstring muscles, your gluteal butt muscles, your calf muscles, and your core. Making sure you have that strength. And it only needs 5 minutes a day. Make sure you've got some cardiovascular fitness and endurance, because a lot of the time injuries happen at the end of the day when the muscles are fatigued.
Absolutely.
And people are losing a bit of control and form.
Yeah. They also find that it's towards the end of the ski trip that people will be a bit lax and they've had a few drinks on their ski après and they're coming down and then they'll be losing control in their knees as well. So in the nicest way possible, we don't want to see you in our clinics, and we want you guys skiing healthier for the rest of your lives.
And my one last point would be that if you have any pre-existing knee injuries, concerns, or niggles, it's probably worth getting them checked before you go on the ski trip.
Yeah, for sure. And we're available. We're London-based, but again, do virtual consults all across the world.
And I wish you a safe and enjoyable trip. And I hope that you ski into your 70s, 80s, and hopefully beyond.